Chosen one, what I'm about to share with you may not only surprise you, it may completely shatter what you thought you knew about your life. If you're reading this now, understand, it's not a coincidence. You've been guided here, not by chance, but by divine design. There is a shift happening within you, one so deep and ancient that even your suffering has been part of a sacred initiation. The pain you've carried, the silence you've endured, the feeling of being cursed, it was never punishment. It was prophecy. The ancient Egyptians spoke of a final ruler, not born of royal blood, but of divine spirit, the last pharaoh. That one is you. You were marked by the gods, not to be destroyed, but to be hidden, protected, and prepared. The curse you thought you carried was a crown in disguise. The very trials that broke you were the sacred signs that set you apart. Now, the final awakening of God is upon you. The veil is lifting, and you are beginning to see the truth. You were never abandoned. You were chosen. You are shifting from desiring to receiving, from hoping to knowing. Everything you've been waiting for is already aligning with your life faster than you can imagine. But to walk in your full power, you must understand the magnitude of who you are and why you were sent. Before we go deeper into this life-changing message, take a moment to do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number carries the frequency of divine awakening, and when you type it below, you are sending a signal to the universe that you're ready to step into your calling. And if you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with this message until the end, because your spirit already knows this truth belongs to you. This is not religion. This is destiny. It's time to remember. It's time to reign. For too long, you believed your suffering was a punishment, a random, cruel twist of fate meant to break you. But what if I told you that every moment of pain was a hidden blessing? That the very things that felt like curses were the fires forging you into something far greater than you could imagine. The ancient gods do not punish without purpose. They prepare, they refine, and they select. Your hardships weren't random blows. They were divine trials, tailored to awaken the power dormant inside you. History is full of legends born from hardship, from heroes who carried wounds as marks of honor. Think of the Egyptian pharaohs themselves. Their reign was shaped by trials, betrayals, and sacrifices that tempered their souls like the harsh desert sun. You too have been walking a path lit by pain, but it was never meant to consume you. It was meant to crown you with strength, resilience, and the sacred fire of destiny. Every scar, every tear, every heartbreak was a step closer to awakening the true king or queen within you. You were chosen, not despite your suffering, but because of it. The flames that burned you also forged your spirit into something unbreakable, a vessel ready to carry the divine legacy of the last pharaoh. The gods are mysterious architects of fate, often hiding their most powerful creations where no one expects to find them. You were never meant to be visible to the world as the chosen one, not yet. Just like the Nile's life-giving waters run silently beneath the desert sands, your power flowed beneath the surface of ordinary life, unnoticed but eternal. The ancient Egyptian sages understood that divine power must be concealed until the right time. They whispered in sacred texts about a chosen soul hidden among the masses, a light cloaked in shadow until the final awakening. Your existence was their secret, a quiet force moving through the world, gathering strength, gathering knowledge, until the moment was ripe for revelation. This divine concealment was a blessing wrapped in mystery. It shielded you from the envy, the fear, and the destruction that often follows raw power. The gods hid you in plain sight so that you could grow, evolve, and prepare for a destiny that only you could fulfill. You were always there, even when you didn't know it, waiting, watching, becoming. The title of Pharaoh was not just a royal rank, it was a divine calling. And now, through you, the ancient spirit of the last Pharaoh has returned, not bound by bloodline, but by spiritual inheritance. Your soul carries the echo of millennia, the wisdom of the ages, and the sacred authority of those who once commanded the Nile's eternal flow. This isn't about reclaiming a throne in the conventional sense, it's about awakening the power within that transcends time and space. Your spirit is connected to those who ruled with both strength and compassion, who understood the balance between human frailty and divine might. You embody their legacy, reborn into this modern world, ready to lead not with a crown, but with awakened purpose. Feel the weight and honor of this calling. The last Pharaoh was never lost, only waiting in the silence of history for the right soul to rise and claim what was always theirs. You are that soul. The time has come to awaken that ancient power within and walk boldly into your destiny. Deep within your veins flows more than just the blood of your ancestors. It carries the whispers of ancient prophecy, secrets passed down through generations, encoded not in texts, but in your very DNA. The Egyptians believed that true power was remembered, not taught. It was a spiritual inheritance, a call written in the stars and echoed through lifetimes. You may have felt disconnected, lost, or unsure of your path, but your blood never forgot. It has been quietly pulling you toward your truth, toward the sacred purpose etched into your soul before you ever took your first breath. This prophecy wasn't meant for the masses, but for the chosen one whose heart beats in tune with the cosmos. Your awakening is the fulfillment of this prophecy. Every instinct, every dream, every moment of longing was the universe aligning, reminding you who you truly are. This is no coincidence. It is destiny fulfilled, the final chapter written long ago, now coming to life through you. Pain is often seen as a punishment, but in your story, it was the gateway to power. Every heartbreak, betrayal, and loss was the crucible shaping your soul for the divine inheritance you carry today. The gods do not bestow power lightly. They demand strength, resilience, and the willingness to endure before the crown is placed. Look back at the greatest leaders, visionaries, and spiritual warriors in history. Their journeys were steeped in hardship. Their pain was the soil from which their greatness grew. You too have been planted in that soil, and now it's time to bloom. Your suffering was not random. It was the preparation for your sacred duty. This divine inheritance is more than power. It is wisdom, compassion, and the responsibility to heal and lead. You were tested because you are meant to carry not just authority, but the hope of generations. Your pain was a rite of passage, marking you as the true heir to a throne that transcends time. You walk a path that bridges the physical and the spiritual, the ancient and the modern, the mortal and the divine. You are the living gate between worlds, a rare soul chosen to carry the wisdom of the ancients into the present day. This role is sacred and heavy with responsibility. Just as the ancient Egyptians believed the pharaoh was the intermediary between the gods and humanity, you embody that role now. Your spirit travels beyond ordinary perception, carrying messages, healing energies, and ancient knowledge that many have forgotten. You are the vessel through which worlds converge. This bridge is both a blessing and a burden. It allows you to access profound power and insight, but also requires you to navigate challenges unseen by others. Your gift is the ability to unify these realms, to bring the divine into everyday life, and to guide others toward their own awakening. Your story may feel like a journey from exile, displacement, isolation, rejection, but it is destined to end in empire. Just as the great pharaohs reclaimed their kingdoms from chaos, you are reclaiming your rightful place. This rise was written long before you were born. Every trial was a step in the blueprint of your empire, each hardship a foundation stone laid beneath your feet. The world may have cast you aside, but the divine never did. The universe has been guiding you toward your throne, preparing you to build an empire not of land, but of spirit and influence. Your empire is one of transformation, transforming pain into power, fear into courage, and silence into voice. This is your moment to rise, to take what was promised and to build a legacy that will echo through eternity. The final awakening is not a myth or a distant prophecy. It is happening now, through you. You are the living vessel for the return of divine power, a sacred force re-entering the world to restore balance and light. This awakening is the culmination of every trial, every lesson, every moment of doubt transformed into clarity. God's return is not an external event. It is an internal revolution. It's the spark of divinity igniting within your soul, setting your spirit ablaze with purpose. You carry the power to heal, to lead, and to transform the very fabric of reality. Feel the weight of this truth settling in your bones. The world needs your awakening now more than ever. You are the light breaking through the darkness, the final spark that will awaken the gods and humanity alike. Long before your first breath, the ancient wisdom of Egypt whispered your name. You were prophesied not as a distant legend, but as an imminent reality, someone who would rise from the shadows to claim a sacred destiny. The pyramids, the stars, and the Nile itself hold this secret. Egyptian civilization revered the concept of divine kingship, a sacred trust passed from generation to generation. Your soul carries that lineage, not through blood, but through spirit. The ancient texts speak of one who would emerge not from royal blood, but from the flame of the divine, a phrase that now aligns perfectly with your awakening. This truth was encoded in the very fabric of time, waiting for you to remember. The whispers of Egypt are alive within you. They are the voices of your ancestors urging you forward toward your ultimate destiny. The gods are not merciful with their chosen ones. They test, challenge, and push them to the brink. You have felt these divine trials deeply because you carry the weight of their secrets. These secrets are not just knowledge, they are the power to shape reality, to command forces beyond human understanding. Every betrayal and setback was a test designed to strengthen your resolve and sharpen your spirit. The gods measure your heart, your courage, and your loyalty. They ask, are you ready to bear the sacred covenant? Are you worthy to unlock the mysteries of creation? You have passed these tests. Your survival, your growth, and your awakening are proof. Now the secrets once hidden are yours to wield with wisdom, humility, and power. The chains that bound your ancestors stop with you. Every generational curse, every pattern of suffering that haunted your bloodline finds its breaking point in your hands. This is the legacy you were born to change. The pain of your lineage was a burden you carried, but it also became the force that awakened your true power. You are the healing balm that ends cycles of trauma, the light that dissolves the darkness passed through generations. By embracing your divine role, you break the chain and rewrite your family's story. Your rise is not just personal, it is collective, healing, and revolutionary. The curses that once held you captive are now the keys to your liberation. There comes a moment when illusions break, when the mirror of false identity shatters and reveals the true king or queen beneath. That moment is yours. The masks you wore, the roles you played, and the doubts you harbored all fall away in this sacred unveiling. You see yourself as you truly are, a divine being, a ruler of destiny, and the final vessel of an ancient power. The reflection staring back is not someone lost or broken. It is the embodiment of strength, wisdom, and sacred authority. This shattering is painful, but liberating. It frees you from limitations and opens the path to your full reign. Step through that broken mirror and claim your throne without hesitation or fear. You exist simultaneously in two worlds, the tangible, human realm and the divine, spiritual dimension. This dual existence is your greatest gift and your greatest challenge. While you navigate everyday life, your spirit commands forces unseen, shaping destiny in ways few can comprehend. This balance requires profound awareness and strength. You are both mortal and immortal, fragile and powerful, ordinary and extraordinary. Your footsteps echo across realms, your decisions ripple through time and space. Embrace this duality. It is the source of your uniqueness and the foundation of your reign. You are the bridge, the messenger, and the sovereign of two intertwined realities. Long before the stars ignited, before the Nile carved the earth, your spirit was forged in the fires of creation itself. You are ancient beyond measure, a cosmic being sent to fulfill a sacred role in the unfolding story of existence. This eternal spirit has carried countless lifetimes of wisdom, courage, and sacrifice. It has walked through darkness and light, always returning to this moment to awaken fully. You are the culmination of all that has come before and the seed of what is yet to be. Feel the vastness of your soul. You are timeless, boundless, and destined for greatness beyond imagination. This is your truth, written in the cosmos and echoed in your heart. This is not simply a message to read or hear, it is a clarion call to awaken, to rise, and to claim your divine birthright. The time for waiting is over. Your spirit demands action, your legacy demands fulfillment, and the world demands your leadership. You have been chosen, tested, and prepared for this very moment. The power you carry is immense, sacred, and transformational. It is the power to heal, to lead, to change the course of history itself. Answer this call with courage, with fire in your heart, and with the unshakable certainty that you are the last pharaoh, the final vessel of divine authority. Rise now. The world awaits your reign. From the moment the cosmos ignited, your soul was woven into the fabric of eternity. You are not merely a product of the earth, but of the stars themselves, carrying ancient stardust mixed with sacred bloodlines passed down through millennia. This cosmic heritage grants you a connection to the universe's deepest mysteries, making you a living constellation of power and destiny. Your ancestors were the keepers of celestial wisdom, guardians of divine knowledge hidden in hieroglyphs and sacred rites. Their essence flows within you, a river of cosmic light and earthly strength converging in your veins. This fusion is the source of your extraordinary potential, a force waiting to awaken fully. Many overlook the profound truth that we are all children of the universe, but you are chosen to embody this on a level few can comprehend. Your identity transcends simple lineage. It is a cosmic legacy that connects you to the past, present, and future simultaneously. Your birth was written in the stars long before it happened. This celestial origin story is not a myth. It's a call to embrace the vastness within. When you look into the night sky, you are looking at the reflection of your own soul. The stars themselves remember you, and through you, they will tell their story once more. So stand tall, knowing you carry the light of galaxies within you. You are born of stardust and sacred bloodlines, a celestial force destined to shine and lead through darkness. Your pain has been a silent companion, unseen by many, but deeply felt in every fiber of your being. It is a quiet fire burning within, shaping your character and forging your spirit. This suffering was never meant to break you. Instead, it prepared you to face storms no ordinary soul could weather. Imagine a blacksmith's forge where raw metal is subjected to unbearable heat and hammer strikes. Your soul is that metal, heated by loss, hammered by betrayal, and tempered by endurance. This silent suffering carved a strength within you, invisible yet unyielding. Those who have never endured such deep pain may never understand the profound wisdom it imparts. Through your darkest nights, you learned patience, resilience, and the power of quiet courage. This suffering became a secret source of power, a reservoir you draw from to overcome every obstacle. You are not alone in this journey. Countless souls throughout history have borne silent suffering as the precursor to greatness. From the deserts of Egypt to the mountains of ancient kingdoms, pain was the shadow that preceded light. Your suffering is the same sacred fire. Hold on to this truth. Your silent suffering was not wasted. It was the foundation of your soul's awakening. You emerged not broken, but beautifully unbreakable, a beacon of hope, born from the deepest depths of despair. Every breath you take carries the echo of your ancestors. Their voices whisper softly in your mind. Their strength flows through your veins, and their wisdom dances in your heart. These ancient spirits are not gone. They live within you, guiding your every step, reminding you of the legacy you embody. Close your eyes and listen. The quiet murmur of those who came before you. They were kings, queens, priests, and warriors who faced challenges with fierce determination. Their lives were intertwined with the sacred rhythms of the Nile and the mysteries of the stars. Now, their journey continues in you. The power of ancestral memory is profound. It connects you to a lineage of courage, love, and resilience. When doubts cloud your mind, call upon them. When your spirit falters, lean into their strength. They have walked this path before and carved the way for you. This connection is more than sentimental. It is a living, breathing force. The wisdom of generations pulses through your body, awakening gifts you have yet to fully discover. Your ancestors are your silent counsel, your spiritual counselors, and your eternal companions. Honor them by stepping boldly into your destiny. Your breath is their whisper, your life their unfinished song. Together, you carry forward a story that spans time itself, a story of survival, power, and sacred rebirth. Within the quiet chambers of your soul, a battle rages, a struggle not with external enemies, but with the shadows inside you. These shadows are your fears, doubts, and pain. They whisper lies of unworthiness and weakness, attempting to steal the light you carry. Yet this battle is necessary. It is the crucible through which your true self is revealed. Each time you confront your inner darkness, you gain clarity and strength. You learn that the shadows are not enemies, but teachers, revealing the parts of yourself that need healing and transformation. This unseen war has shaped you, even when you felt lost or overwhelmed. It has forged your resilience and deepened your compassion. You understand suffering in a way others cannot, and through this, you become a source of light for those still lost in their own shadows. You are not alone in this fight. Many chosen ones, from ancient prophets to modern leaders, have wrestled with their inner demons. Their victory was not in banishing the shadows, but in embracing and transcending them. Your journey is the same. Embrace the battle within, with courage. Each shadow you face brings you closer to the radiant, sovereign being you are destined to become. The darkness is not your enemy. It is your gateway to profound transformation. Deep inside your core burns a sacred flame, a divine spark that cannot be extinguished. This flame is your true essence, the unyielding light of your inner divinity waiting to be ignited. It is the source of your power, wisdom, and eternal strength. Throughout history, fire has symbolized transformation, purification, and rebirth. Your sacred flame is no different. It has survived storms, darkness, and cold winds, but it has never dimmed. Now, it is time to nurture this flame, to let it blaze forth and illuminate your path. The flame within you connects you to the divine mysteries of ancient Egypt, where fire was both physical and spiritual. The pharaohs knew this secret, that power flows from within, from the sacred fire that burns in the heart of the chosen. Igniting your inner divinity is a journey of self-love, courage, and awakening. It means shedding limiting beliefs and embracing your worthiness. It means trusting that the power you seek has always been inside you, waiting for your permission to shine. Allow your sacred flame to grow, to light your way, and to inspire others. Your inner divinity is a beacon, a radiant force that calls you home to your highest self and awakens the divine in those around you. You are more than just a descendant. You are a guardian, a protector of ancient wisdom long hidden from the world. This knowledge, encoded in symbols, rituals, and sacred geometry, has been safeguarded through centuries of secrecy, and now it flows through you, entrusted to your care. The Egyptians understood that true power came from understanding, not just strength or conquest. The secrets of the cosmos, life, and death were held in sacred texts and hidden chambers, only revealed to the worthy. You are one of those chosen worthy souls. Your role is to awaken this lost knowledge in yourself and then share it with the world, not to dominate, but to heal, inspire, and guide. The legacy you protect is a blueprint for harmony between the spiritual and the material, the ancient and the modern. This is a sacred responsibility that requires humility, courage, and dedication. You stand at a crossroads where history meets the future, and your stewardship will shape the destiny of many. The weight of this legacy is immense, but so is your strength. Embrace your role as guardian with reverence. You hold the keys to ancient doors that once guarded the mysteries of the universe. Through you, this sacred legacy will awaken and illuminate the world once more. Like the eternal Nile that nourished the lands of the pharaohs, the river of time flows through you, carrying memories, lessons, and destinies across ages. You are a living vessel of history, moving fluidly between past, present, and future, with grace and purpose. This river connects you to moments long forgotten and futures yet to be written. You carry the echoes of ancient civilizations, the triumphs and tragedies of countless generations in your heart and soul. Time is not linear for you. It is a vast ocean you navigate with divine intuition. You have the rare gift to draw wisdom from the past and apply it with vision in the present. Like the Nile's waters that bring life to barren lands, your insight revitalizes those around you, creating fertile ground for growth and transformation. Recognize this power and responsibility. Your life is a convergence of ages, a bridge that brings ancient wisdom into the modern world. The river of time flows through you. Let it carry you toward your highest destiny. Honor the flow. Trust the current. Your journey is timeless, and through you, the legacy of ages will continue to thrive and evolve. Your destiny is not one of simple light or darkness. It is a crown forged from both shadows and light. This duality is your power, a balance that makes you whole and infinitely wise. To rule in the ancient sense is to embrace both, knowing that true strength comes from harmony. You have seen your darkest fears and your brightest dreams. Each has shaped you, teaching lessons impossible to learn through comfort alone. Your crown is the synthesis of these experiences, a symbol of your mastery over both realms. The Egyptians revered the balance of Ma'at, truth, justice, and cosmic order. Your crown represents this sacred balance, reminding you that your reign is not about dominance, but about harmony within and without. This crown is heavy, but it is also radiant. It shines brightest because it reflects your journey through light and shadow, pain and joy, loss and triumph. Wear this crown with pride and humility. It is your birthright and your responsibility, a beacon to guide others through their own dualities and toward wholeness. The serpent is one of the oldest symbols of power and wisdom, revered in Egyptian mythology as a guardian and a healer. Within you lies this serpent, coiled with potential, ready to awaken and unite your inner strength with ancient knowledge. This awakening is transformative. It calls on you to shed old skins, release limiting beliefs, and embrace rebirth. The serpent reminds you that power is not just force, but the wisdom to wield it with grace and purpose. Many spiritual traditions see the serpent as a symbol of Kundalini energy, the life force that rises from the base of the spine to awaken the full spectrum of consciousness. Your journey mirrors this rise, a spiritual awakening that connects body, mind, and soul. This power is deeply personal and profoundly universal. As you awaken the serpent within, you reclaim your sovereignty and your sacred place in the cosmic dance of life and death. Honor this process. The serpent's wisdom is ancient, fierce, and nurturing, a perfect reflection of your divine journey. Your soul carries a starry map, a celestial blueprint guiding your journey through life. This map is written in the constellations, the cycles of the moon, and the rhythm of the seasons. A cosmic GPS that aligns you with your highest purpose. Ancient Egyptians were master astronomers, believing the stars were the souls of the gods watching over the earth. Your map connects you to this celestial order, linking your path with divine timing and cosmic flow. As you learn to read this map, you unlock hidden paths, avoid pitfalls, and step confidently into your destiny. The universe is not random, but deeply ordered, and you are a vital part of this sacred design. Trust the stars within you. They are your guides, your guardians, and your source of infinite wisdom. Your journey is written in the heavens, waiting for you to follow it with faith and courage. Your starry map is unique. Embrace it, study it, and let it lead you to your greatest heights. In the ancient temples of Egypt, great pillars held the heavens aloft, symbols of strength, endurance, and sacred duty. Before you now stand your own pillars of destiny, powerful forces that support and define your path. These pillars are your values, your courage, your faith, your wisdom, and your love. They are the foundation upon which your future will be built, unshakable and eternal. Each pillar demands attention and cultivation. Without faith, the structure falters. Without courage, it crumbles. Your challenge is to nurture these pillars daily, building a legacy that withstands the storms of life. Look to the great pharaohs who built monuments not just of stone, but of spirit. They understood that true strength comes from inner pillars that no external force can topple. Stand firm now. Your pillars of destiny are solid and ready to support the empire of your soul. There is a hidden kingdom within you, a realm of immense power, peace, and potential. It has been waiting, silent and still, for you to discover its gates and claim its throne. This kingdom is your inner sanctuary, where your true self resides beyond the masks and roles you wear daily. It is a place untouched by fear, doubt, or pain, a realm of pure, divine presence. Exploring this kingdom requires courage and patience. You must navigate the shadows and illusions that guard its gates, but once inside, you will find treasures beyond imagination, peace, clarity, and boundless creativity. This hidden kingdom is your birthright. It is the wellspring of your strength and the source of your greatest wisdom. Begin the journey inward today. The kingdom waits to crown you as its sovereign. Your heart beats to the rhythm of both time and eternity, a sacred dance where moments and infinity intertwine. This dance is your essence, a living testament to your unique place in the cosmic order. Time moves forward, shaping your experiences and lessons. Eternity holds the timeless truths and divine presence that transcend change. Together, they create a harmonious flow within you. Embracing this dance means honoring the present while connecting to the infinite. It allows you to move through life with grace, knowing that your journey is part of a much larger story. The pharaohs understood this dance, living with awareness of their temporal reign and eternal soul. You, too, carry this sacred rhythm within your heart. Let this dance guide your steps. It is the melody of your soul's awakening. Your body is a temple, and within it is written a divine language, encoded messages of power, wisdom, and sacred history etched into your very bones. This language is ancient and universal, understood not just by the mind, but by the spirit. It tells the story of creation, transformation, and eternal life, the same story the Egyptians carved into their monuments.